6702. To put the last disappointing challenge behind them, Maddie and Jenny must perform well in the expert segment with Kyle, a challenge intended to simulate next year's show.
All right, we're here in the Mighty Sports Den for the expert segment. Now today, guys, we're going to be talking all about baseball with the AL East and the MHS varsity baseball team. But we'll start with the big guys. Maddie, who's going to win the AL East?
The Red Sox, hands down. They're great in all areas of the game. They got great pitching with Dice K and Josh Beckett, and also got a strong pen with guys like Julian Tavares and Mike Timlin. And their lineup is full of hitters. They got World Series MVP Michael O, of course Big Papi and Manny, and also Rookie of the Year last year, Dustin Pedroia. And I don't see any of these teams even comparing to the Sox this year in the East.
Right. A lot of people have been a little worried about Matsuzaka too, which I don't think is a problem. It was his first year in American baseball, totally different game in Japan. He's been working on his changeup too, which they thought would be a secret weapon, and he's trying to make it more deceptive. So I think that he's going to be improving with every year, so I don't think it's a big problem with that.
So you're picking the Red Sox?
Yep, I'm picking the Red Sox.
All right, well, the dreaded Yankees are also in the division. I mean, should we be scared of them? They are the Yankees. What do you think, Matt?
I don't think so. I think they're all done this year, Kyle. I think getting rid of Joe Torre was horrible for them. I think all those guys respected him and loved to play for him. And their pitching staff, it did get a little better from last year, but it's still weak. I mean, they are a dangerous team. They got a stacked lineup with Jeter and A-Rod, but I don't see them doing it this year.
What do you think, Jenny?
They've played in every October since 1993, so you gotta still be worried about them. But new manager dealing with a veteran team, I don't know if they're gonna be as good as they have been, but they still are good. But they're placing their whole season on the new pitchers, which Kennedy and Hughes and everything. I don't know if they are able to perform, they're gonna be pretty nasty. But I don't know if like it's willing to stake their whole season on it. So.
All right. Well, there are three other teams in the division. What do you think, Jenny? Are any of those three going to make a run at the Red Sox and the Yankees?
Well, everyone's been hearing about the Jays. They're pretty good this year. Lots of new guys. I don't know. They haven't proven themselves to be competitors in the past, but with their new pitchers, their pitchers Halladay and Burnett, they're supposed to be really good. So I don't know. They're coming up, I think.
What do you think, Matt?
I'd look out for the Devil Rays, guys. Well, the Rays now. Their young talent is starting to catch up with them. They picked up Matt Garza, who's a great pitcher. They just picked up Cliff Floyd, who's an outstanding hitter. And you can't forget about Kyle Crawford. He's great in all aspects of the game. So I think this will be the year that the Rays come out of their slump of 5th place and be a threat in the East.
All right, sounds good. I like it, guys. Now we'll change gears. Talk about the MHS baseball team. The obvious storyline heading into the season is the new coach, Billy Hirschfeld. Jenny, what do you think he's going to bring to the table?
Well, he's had a lot of experience with varsity. He helped coach out in Winchester. He played college ball, captain of MHS team. I think he's going to be really good this year. They have a lot of good returning players. I think this is going to be their season. Yeah,
Matty, you're playing for him on the JV team.
Yeah.
What have you seen firsthand that's going to lead you to believe that he's the right guy for this job?
Well, he's bringing a whole new attitude to the table. No bones about it. He wants to win, and he's there to win. He ain't there to just be there in the Middlesex League. He wants to win the league, and I think that's great. I mean, last year they had a lot of slackers on the team, and this year all these seniors, they want to win it, and they're very determined to be Middlesex League champions.
All right, you mentioned those seniors. There's 3 captains, all seniors, Jimmy Williams, Mike Fimiani, and Matt Montani. What do you think of those guys, Jenny? How are they going to be this year?
Well, they're all really great. They're going to bring so much to the team. Fim, last year, he played 9 defensive positions. He's going to be captain this year. He was such a great asset to the team last year. He's going to be great again this year. Same with the other guys. I think they're going to be great leaders for the team.
What do you think about Fim, Montani, and that other guy, Maddie?
Yeah, they're all good. They bring a lot to the table, but they've always had the skills. I think they need to step up and bring some leadership to the table, and I think they're going to do that. If they bring that leadership and they lead this team, I think they can do great things.
All right, well, that wraps up the extra segment. Good job, guys. We'll send it back to the dungeon for the criticism.
All right, thank you, Kyle. Let's take a look and see what the judges had to say about that. Jenna, what'd you think?
I thought you guys definitely improved from your last challenge. Maddie, you seemed really educated on the topic because you've been playing for a while. And Jen, you can definitely tell that you did your research on the Blue Jays. One advice that I have to you guys is watch your body language. Nobody wants to see somebody slouched over or having their arms crossed. It just kind of turns them off from what's in front, from what you're talking about, and they become more attracted to what your body's doing.
Yeah, guys, I thought you guys definitely picked it up this round. I liked how you were engaging with Kyle as the host, as that's what the show is all about, and that's a segment that we normally do, and that sounded good. I like that. Nice job.
Again, this is the season finale. You guys have been working towards this for the last 6 weeks, and you only have one challenge left. We need to see a sense of urgency here. We need to see who really wants this the most.
The fate of MR3 is still in doubt, and you have a chance to decide its future. To vote for Maddie, text VOTE to 617-957-7268. To vote for Jenny, text VOTE to 617-957-6702. It's time for the most important challenge in this 6-week competition, the one-on-one mail time. It's the contestants' last chance to prove they're worthy to win.
All right, so let's get our first question.
If you were the owner of a baseball team and your franchise just opened up a brand new ballpark, who would you have throw out the first pitch on opening day?
Well, if I own a franchise, it's opening day, and I want to get my crowd pumped up before the first game. I want them going crazy. I want them nuts. So I'm going to get a guy like Teddy Bruschi. I'm going to pick Teddy Bruschi. He goes out there, he throws out the first pitch. The crowd is going crazy. They're all ready for the game.
Teddy's great. He went through a stroke, came through that. Everything's good. He's a great guy, but I'm going to have to say that whoever's starting pitching for that team, I'm going to have them open up the first pitch. Maybe a little unorthodox, but listen, Maddie, if this would prove that the franchise is serious about baseball. They aren't all about publicity. It's about what really matters, the ball game and the players. That's what the fans came to see. That's who they care about. That's what I'm picking.
That proves nothing. That is the most ridiculous statement I ever heard. Everyone, it's a tradition. No matter what, you always have someone throw out the opening pitch. Not the starting pitcher. You're going to see the starting pitcher every 5 games.
Baseball is they come to watch baseball, Maddie, and you know it. They come to see their players dominate. So who's starting off is who they want to see. They came to see the game. They came to see who's ruling the field. And if that's going to be the starting pitcher, they want it to be who's going to be part of the field, part of the team, part of their ballpark.
That has never happened in the history of baseball.
That's why
you're gonna bring your starting pitch out there, throw out the opening pitch, go shake the catcher's hand, then team will run out and then they'll start up. No, you don't do that. You have a guy like Teddy Bruschi. He'll get the crowd pumped up.
A football player?
Yeah, a football player.
For a baseball game.
Yeah, well, that'll get the crowd going crazy because everyone loves Teddy Bruschi. He's a class act. He's a great football player.
Yeah, but it is a baseball game, you know.
It is a baseball game, but have you ever been to a baseball game?
I've been.
Does a baseball player throw out the first pitch on opening day?
Sometimes.
No, name one time you've seen it.
Okay, have you ever heard of people from the Hall of Fame coming out there, old players of the team?
Okay, but not the starting pitcher who's in the league.
Who's going to be a big part of the ballpark, going to be a big important part of what's happening there. First day the ballpark opens, you want it to be about the team. What's going on with the team?
No, you don't. You're going to see that pitcher all the time for the 162 games that they're going to play.
And do you think that
you got to get a guy that is going to get the crowd going. You want your franchise, you want your crowd going crazy.
But you think that the fans aren't going to be going crazy for their starting pitcher?
No, I don't. I think that'll be stupid. I think that's ridiculous.
I respect what you're saying, but I think that...
I don't respect what you're saying because I've never seen that done in my life, and I don't ever want to see that. If my franchise was doing that, I'd just quit. I'd sell it. I would never do that.
That would be unfortunate.
You have your beliefs, I have mine.
All right.
Let's get to the next question.
Okay, Maddie.
If you could pick one MHS athlete, past or present, to come to MR3 and have an interview, who would you pick?
I'm going to go with Scott Creelman. He was MHS class of 1960. He went on to play college football at Dartmouth and baseball. He won 9 varsity letters in 3 sports at MHS. He was in the MHS Hall of Fame. He won a bunch of awards at Dartmouth. He actually captained the 1963 undefeated